Welcome to Where There's a Wills.
There's a play.
I'm Ian, your mid-complexity casual gamer.
I'm Stacey. I'm your non-gamer gamer.
And we are here today because it's a new month, which means it's time for a new wall. We always theme our walls every month and try and get these games to the table. And last month was cozy, comfort and cozy because it's February and it's usually pretty cold around here. So we had some good games. Like we said, cozy, comfortable, things you like to do when it's cold outside and you want to stay inside. So let's pop these ones off the wall here to introduce our next theme.
I can't reach that one.
The step stool.
Yeah, I got a step stool now. Now,
All right.
So our theme for March is, I think it's pretty cool. So in 1912, the mayor of Japan donated and gifted a bunch of cherry blossoms to the United States. So we celebrate that gift and friendship every March. So the cherry blossoms in Japan and in America are at their peak in March. So the whole month we have the Cherry Blossom Festival, and they're at their peak from the 28th to the 31st. So we're celebrating Japan this month.
And what better way to celebrate Japan than let's go to Japan. This was one of our favorite games from last year.
Mhm.
Really excited to get this to the table again. It hasn't been at the table for a little while. I've played a couple games on Board Game Arena. Very excited to get to the table again with the expansions that are in here as well, probably. This will be one of our live streamed games this month, so that will be in a few weeks. That'll be I don't know. I think it's like the 13th, whatever the week where the 13th is. So I think the 6th is on a Wednesday. I don't remember completely, but 5th is on a Wednesday. I don't know. Somewhere around the 12th to 13th, I think this is going to be our live stream game. So that is Let's Go to Japan. I think that one needs a prominent spot since we're going to Japan. So we'll pop that right there.
And then when you're in Japan adoring the cherry blossoms, you need a way to get from place to place, right? So you need to be able to zip around and see all the cherry blossoms all over Japan. So we are going to get our Ticket to Ride Japan edition. I love this game as well. It's probably one of my favorite Ticket to Ride.
It's one of our favorite expansions, and that is not staying on there very well.
It's
Let me see.
Got a little.
Let me just make sure what's going on with the lid here. Well, cards are falling out. So let me just get those cards in there a little bit better. So that yes, Ticket to Ride Japan is definitely one of our favorite expansions.
It starts out as a cooperative game where you're trying to build
the bullet train.
The bullet train together, and then once you get the bullet train, at least this is how we do it. Once you get the bullet train, then you can start doing your routes and everything. It's a fun Ticket to Ride version. If you haven't tried this one, I highly suggest it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a playthrough of that one. Not a live stream. That won't be our live stream, but maybe we'll just do a playthrough. I will say the bullet train, we like the bullet train. I think it would be better at a higher player count because, well, the bullet train, I love the mechanic of the bullet train, but with two players, one person gets a bunch of bonus points and one person loses a bunch of bonus points because of it. So, but it is good. That is one of our favorite expansions, even with that. So, that is a great one. Next one we're gonna put on the wall is one we learned earlier this year. It was on. Was it on earlier this year? I think it was, or late last year.
Last year.
It was late last year. It was for November.
Yep.
And we have both this and the sequel game to it. This is the one we prefer, and we really like this one. And this is about gaining the favors of geishas, and that is Hanamikoji. So we are looking forward to getting this one to the table, and hopefully the little expansions that we have with it as well, so we can kind of clear those off of the unplayed. It's a good spot for that.
And when you're in Japan, what is the best thing that you want to do? You gotta stay healthy for your adventures, and you gotta eat. So that brings us to Maki Masters. Making your sushi, getting it all rolled up. I'm gonna put it up here.
I think it needs to go up here because we're gonna have to put two.
I got
We're gonna have to put 2 because I think this one's gonna have to go over there. All right. The next one is actually going to be a new to us game. We knew we were gonna do this theme, and I felt like we kind of were maybe needed one more game on the wall just to really kind of fill the wall out. And so I was looking for Japan themed games, and we like our kind of dexterity, kind of fun type games. And this one is, I believe it's a cooperative game, and it's it's about a real place, and it is called Nekajima, and it is about you're putting these poles up that are representing power lines. You can see it is still in the shrink wrap. You can see it glaring. And in Nekajima, Japan, it's called Cat Island. So like these cats will crawl in. So you're building these, and then I think you're dropping these cats on to catch onto the power lines and stuff. So I'm very excited to play this one. There's also a solo mode for it, so I'll probably get to take a solo. But this one will be new to us, and it's one that just came this year. I ordered it this year because I knew we needed probably one more game to kind of fill the wall.
Sounds like a fun one for a live playthrough.
Maybe we were planning Maki Master.
Oh.
Maybe we'll do a live. Not a live stream. I don't think it is a quick or a long enough game to play it live. Okay. But maybe we'll do a playthrough. Maybe we'll get some playthroughs as we get these to the table.
Nice.
All right, and one more.
And then my last choice for going to Japan is a calming game that we did a live playthrough, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We did a.
And the sound was bad. Was that the one? Anyway.
No.
Zen Garden. If you haven't tried Zen Garden, I highly recommend it. It's a nice calming game that builds up.
It's fine. It's a nice tile laying game that definitely kind of gets the you can ramp it up from just being nice and cozy. You can start adding some different levels to it. We've only added the second and third level to it, and we'll talk about that. You can see our live stream of that, so that one probably won't have a playthrough. We already have a live stream of that one on the channel. And so there we have Japan month. So this should be a pretty fun month. We have a lot of variety in games again. We got some tile laying, some route building, some kind of like almost tug of war battle here, and then you got your Let's Go to Japan, and I'm really excited to get that. We might get that to the table pretty quick just because it looks kind of fun. It's fun to play. So there you have it. There is March 2025. Oh my lord, where did January and February go? It is March already. So there you have it, March 2025. Let's go to Japan, as the title says. All right. Once again, this has been Where There's a Wills.
There's a play.
My name's Ian.
I'm Stacey.
And we'll see you next time.
At the table.